Okay, so I have some good news and I have some bad news. And I can hear you saying, Jack, do you know what? Give us the bad news first. Let's end on a high. Why not? Let's end on a high here. Okay, so the bad news is that we've got to win a game somehow with the absolute mess of a back four. The good news is it might not matter anyway. Hello and welcome back everybody to Moneyball. Here we go, title race part 1. It could just be the whole episode of title race for the whole time. I have no idea what we're going to do, but we are on the final sprint. And PSG may have just got us out of trouble here by dropping points themselves. If they do, they're only 45 minutes into the game, so they could easily come back. They could easily come back and win. Laurent at third. I thought about what to do here. Now, Babbo, I could play Babbo centre back and have two proper centre backs and just play right-footed left back at left back, and I don't want to do that. But that means them playing Babbo left back because both Ventura and Anza both out injured, and it means I have to play Salmani and Breedle as the two centre backs, which does not fill anybody with confidence because we have Vukic out suspended, Helgeson's out injured, and Mekanu. I mean, I could play Mekanu centre back, but then I've nobody to go right back anyway, so it's just a mess of a situation. It's not looking great, but it's the cards we've been dealt. We've got to do this. If we can somehow get a win here, there's nothing else to show you, by the way, because you were up to date from the last episode. There's nothing else to really go through. Everything else is exactly the same except for that PSG game. But yeah, this is make or break. This is it. If we can scrape a win here, regardless of the score, just scrape a win by one goal, that puts us in a great position going into the title race. All these players out, we need to try and somehow scrape a win. Assistant manager says we're on a good run. Keep it going. Okay. Here we go then. The stadium with two stands. Here we go. Lads, just please get an early goal and settle everybody's nerves. Here we go, Barbosa, who's also tired, but he's not even fully fit for this game. Ali's also always got this thing every week where it says that he's tired, needs a rest. So I don't know how much longer we're going to get the full Ali either. So we're really up against it. We've got hardly any players fit at this stage. Mekanu, far post, headed towards back, and it's in! It's going to be a goal for Paris FC. Surely that's 1-0. That's got to be the first goal. Give that, please, referee. Give the goal. Give the goal. Here it comes. Give the goal. There it is, one of Paris FC. We'll take that early doors. Mekanu with a cross. Digs it out, actually. It gets clear away first, doesn't it? Comes back in this second time round. And he picks up Bagchi, who decides he's going to turn up for this one. Thank you very much, Bagchi. And that is 1-0. We're not going to get updates, apparently, on the nonce and... We're not going to get updates, apparently, on the PSG score. It just says the time of the kickoff. So I guess we'll find out after the game, like everybody else is going to. We watch to see if the score changes. Maybe the score change. Here go FC Lawrence with their first highlight. They are third in the league. Don't forget they are the third best team in the league currently. And they're against our combination of our first team and our B and C team. Ali plays a great ball through into Barbosa. It's a delicious little pass. Goes to Bagchi. Bagchi scores and it's 2. That has surely got to be enough. We are so good at playing from in front. Oh, just famous last words. Why have I said it? No, it's Moneyball. This is a scientific save. There's none of these... superstitions, none of that is happening in this save. We are good at scoring first and staying out in front. That's what we're good at. We can do that. We can't come back from behind very often. Even with the first team, let alone this team, Breedle, get off the ball. Well, I mean, we're good at staying out in front. We don't have Breedle at centre-back, but he is at centre-back, so... I mean, at this stage, I probably could take out Babbo from left-back and just put a right-footer in there for the rest of the game, because we're 2-0 up now, and they can just cut inside the right-footed left-backs and just ping it forwards if they need to. So we'll say things are going well. So Breedle at centre-back is going to be my first change to come out if they score. Immediately if they score. PSG have equalised 90 plus 4. As you can see, I don't know if that means their game's over or what. Hopefully they don't get a winner or something. I hope that game's done. Right, our game's got to 67 without a single highlight appearing. Bobos is only a little bit fit, so Ray's going to come on at left wing. Going to take Ali out and put Kepcha in. I don't want to have to do that really, but I feel like I should. The scenario will put Seguin can go in. So there, we'll bring in Novakovic up front. We'll bring the changes here. I think I'll leave myself one. I'll leave myself one change to take Breedle out of centre-back in case they score next in the game. I just don't trust him at all. Like, if he can survive this game, he's done a great job. To play at centre-back for us against the... It's game over. It's game over. Move on to the next one. 3-0 win for Paris FC. That's a great victory for us. We'll take that. Really, really good. Now, we've got 6 days to the Nice game as well. That's good. Yes, you always get this email after every match now. So I'm going to keep giving 3-day rests, I think. And we'll go with that. Okay, I'll see you in a week's time for the Nice game. That was luckily straightforward after the early goal. But yeah, Wow. League table is currently this. We are currently 3 points clear of PSG. That is the scenario. 3 points clear. But, I mean, if we were to lose a game and they were to win one, the chance of the goal difference would go really close. So they've still got a chance if we do lose a game. But we have to make sure we don't lose a game. But we can afford to draw one now, points-wise. They've got to win every single game still. So, good start. Let's carry on. Let's see what happens in the next one. Title race heads down to the wire, says Football Manager. In fact, I'll get out of the way so you can see this. Yeah, so we have to play Nice away next, which is a tough game. Then we have Marseille at home. Then we've got a couple of, well, I wouldn't say easy away games, but easier. See, they play all of their easier games at the start, and they have 2 tough ones towards the end. FC Lorient at home, they'll probably win that because at home. Then Nice away, last game of the season. Our only chance they're going to drop points again is to Nice away last game of the season and Montpellier next, because they just played their Champions League game, actually. How do they get on? They won. So they're in the semi-final against Borussia Dortmund, which is interesting. That's going to clog up their schedule even more, which is interesting. Okay. Right, well, there you are, state of play. Let's see what happens. We've got a lot more players back fit for this one, which is great news. Thank God for that. So your team for the second game in the title race is going to be... I think I've decided I'm going to make this all one episode. This will be one long title race episode. Well, so you're going to conclude it with me here today. So let's go with George in goal, Ventura, Babo, Olcan, Makanu across the back, Emery, Conti pivots, Ali 10, Alisson right, Barbosa left, Bagchi up front. Helgeson, Anzu, and Fabio Luis could all be back for the next game. Maybe not Fabio Luis, actually. But definitely, first choice left back is back for the next game. And so is Helgeson. It doesn't mean Helgeson will start. Obviously, he won't because he's not starting centre-back. But it gives us a bit of depth there again. And the left back is back as well. So here we go. Come on. If we can win this, that's huge because it sort of allows us to have a poor performance later on. This is probably one of our toughest away games to go. Assistant manager says pick up where you left off. Okay. It is so tense, isn't it? It is so tense in these games. We're playing on the Friday, incidentally, so we're playing before everybody else does. So there's a chance for us to get a win and put some pressure on PSG if we can. The worst case scenario is obviously a loss. I'm not going to overly chase... He's got to be offside. I think he's offside. He missed anyway. I'm not going to overly chase this game because we can afford to draw one. And me chasing a draw and losing would just be catastrophic. So just in advance, I'm not going to chase it until I have to. As that if it goes over... Set piece for Nice. Far post headed towards goal, just over the bar. All it takes is a goal like that, and our title race could be over. It's just so close. Mainly because we can't come back from behind very easily. That's why I'm saying that. It's like, all it takes is a poorly timed set piece goal or a mistake. Yes, Ventura, good lad. He's played well in the absence of our first choice left back, Ali to Ventura. Go on, then play it through. Barbosa, he's onside. Goes through. Penalty! That's never a penalty, but I'm calling for it anyway. Come on, ref. PSG had so many of these. Just give us one. Yeah, he never gave it. Rikichi into Emery. Plays an Ali. Referee, that is a disgrace. Send him off, please. I applaud the challenge. I applaud the effort for the red card. But that is it. That gives us a huge advantage now. If we score, this could be game over. And there it is. There's the goal. There's the goal that gets us to win away from home. That could be it. You know, that could be the goal that we need to get us through this one tough away game. And we get ourselves into the next home one. 1-0 from the corner. They could do what you want, lads. We got this covered now. Down to 10 men. I'm going to sit back, have a coffee. I'm going to relax it. Like I said, no superstitions on this save. We're a scientific team. We're a Moneyball scientific team. And we're going to sit back, relax, and watch our team play from one goal ahead and win the game as usual. I mean, I keep forgetting that undefeated is still on the cards, by the way. Alisson goes through. Game over. Get out, Nice. We'll see you next time. Have a nice day. Apologies to my Nice viewers. That was a bit far, wasn't it? I'm a bit far with that one. Okay, keep going there, man down. Yeah, we'll go with that. I mean, I'm just looking at Ali can actually come off because he is the one that's struggling fitness-wise. Let's put on Kepcha because I don't think I'm going to need him much. So we may as well get his minutes in now. Makanu can come off and put Salmani right back. I'm just looking who's really tired. And we'll leave it like that for now. We'll play those, make those two subs there. And yeah, good. Good start, boys. I'm pleased with this. It gives us another 7 days to get Fabio Luis back. We're going to have 2 left-backs back fully fit. We're going to have 3 centre-backs that we like fully fit. As they might get... If they score, I'm not taking off Ali. Wow, that was close. I'm still going to probably go with it. Highlight it. Zemi wins the ball. Plays into Barbosa. Then he gives it away back to Ventura. Into Conti. To Babo. Into Ventura. Some solids. Patient build-up play here. Conti's got the overload if he wants it. If he goes to the right-hand side, Conti, open your eyes and your body and play it to the right, please. That's where the space is. I mean, they're just... What are you doing? It's here, lads. Okay. All right, just do that. It's fine. If it works, who cares? It almost did. Oh, it is now. I mean, they all count. 3-0. Well, this has gone pretty well, hasn't it? I've just made another few changes. Got the whole... Well, not to say the whole first team off, but we've got a lot of players off that maybe are struggling for fitness or we don't want to see get injured or the like of that kind of scenario. So, looking pretty good going to the end of this game. I mean, I thought we might struggle in this game. We've won 3-0 relatively comfortably as well. And they're going to get a chance. They might sort of make it 3-1 and try and make it sort of interesting, but they're never going to come back. I mean, they're not going to come up with 10 men here. I just can't see it. Not against this team, not against the wall that Paris FC put up when they go ahead. And I think we're going to be okay. A lot of passes here. Okay, in behind. He might be offside anyway. They play it in behind. We're going to get this. I mean, obviously, the more goals we score, the better it is for goal difference, of course. Like, 3 goals is still better than I could ever have hoped for. So I'm still sort of... I've gone back down to balance to try and make sure we just sit on the 3-0. Really take the intensity out the legs of the players is my reasoning for it more than the scoreline. Obviously, I'd like us to still try and get 1 or 2 more. There you go. Oh, that should have been a goal. I mean, 4-0 would be incredible. Just winning the game was important. Winning it by 3 puts us up to 7 goals ahead of PSG on goal difference. They have a game in hand on that. But it starts to make it look pretty good. And this is an away game, don't forget. We've got home games to come where we can just leave the attacking mentality on and let the team go for them. But while the game's sort of done here, I'm happy to sort of take the intensity out. As it could be 4 now. Conte should have scored. Last highlight of the game you'd expect. It has started. This could be a real highlight for somebody. This could be a last-minute goal for us to make it 4-0. They play through the middle. We nearly win it off them there. They're going to try again, are they? Go through the middle again. Or get some pressure. Come on, lads. Bit more pressure, please. I know I'm balanced mentality. I'm still trying to press high, though. Come on. Can we try and force a mistake? Come on. Captures won it high at the pitch. Goes wide left. Gives it away. And that's going to end the game. Okay, 3-0 win. That's pretty good, though. We'll take that. That's a really good result for us. Puts us in the prime position to win the league still, which is really good. Okay, 8 days' time, we have Marseille. That's the next game on the list. And in fact, let's just stay with me a second here. Let's see how PSG get on together. And let's put Ali on another 3-day rest as we go through. Let's just see how PSG get on together. Here we go then. PSG versus Lille at home. Heavy favourites at PSG. I mean, if they can just win by 1 goal only, that would be probably an improvement, wouldn't it? Just for goal difference. If at least they can just not win by many goals, we take that right this second. They're probably going to win the game, of course. Oh, they win 2-1. Okay, that's okay. They've won, but they've only won by 1 goal, so that keeps us ahead on goal difference, which is, if we were to lose, of course. So, okay, I'll see you in a week's time then for the game against Marseille. Right, so slight problem. Conte's out, and obviously Fabio Luis is also out. I don't like playing Seguin in next to Emery. So, what do? I mean, I could put Ali down, and I could play potentially Ray. I'm probably going to do that. I prefer that as a team, I think. That's the first problem. The second problem is that Marseille just beat PSG in the Cup. So they're going to be riding high on confidence. This could be a tough game at home, despite the fact it's a home game. And we've got a couple of players still out, so we're not quite balanced very well. But let's see how it goes. We've got our game. Let's see if we can do the business against them. Come on. Assistant manager says. Pick up where we left off. So PSG are playing before us by like 45 minutes again. They're currently drawing 0-0 away, but there's still 45 minutes to go. I don't think we'll get an update on their game till half-time either. I think that's what happened last time, right? So Ventura goes through. Is he going to score? Play it across goal. That's also a problem, right? Is that we've got Adam back at left-back, our first choice left-back. Do I put him back in? At the moment, he's got orange for like his fitness because Ventura's been pretty good and he's been in the team when we've been winning important matches. So I don't know whether to replace him or not. I'm going to bring on Adam off the bench for this game anyway because this game is a bit too soon for Adam to start. But the next game, he'll be back to full fitness pretty much. So it becomes a decision. I don't like that at this stage. I was hoping the team would sort of pick itself without the injuries and the form to have to contest with. I feel like in the game, I'm just going to make the wrong answer. In real life, it's 1-0 to Marseille. There you go. Not good. Not good at all. They have another highlight here. They throw it down the line. Again, they just beat PSG a second ago. Bagchi, though, still as it goes through, hits the post. Oh, please don't have one of these games, Bagchi. Does have these games, which is why he's not a 70-goal-a-season man, is because he has these games where he just misses chances, has to get subbed off. And he's going to go through again here. Yeah, I mean, we're having one of those games, aren't we, Bagchi? I've seen these before. Throw in here. Makanu into Ray. Ray takes a touch, plays it back to Ali. Swings it towards the far post, but Bosa's up there. Heads it towards goal, hits the ball. We've hit the woodwork 3 times in this game already. I'm really getting concerns in this match about what's going to happen. I think Montpellier just took the lead against PSG. I think they just did. We need to do better here in our own job first, but oh my God, they're going through again. It is calamitous after calamitous incident at the back for us. The highlight continues still. Ali wins it. Back to Rikichi. Whacks it clear to Alisson, who's got time and space. He's got Ray with him. Play it to Ray. Ray has options. Plays it into Bagchi. He's through. Is he going to score this time? No, Bagchi. I might take you off now before you cost us the game. They've scored. 75 minutes have gone. Montpellier have scored against PSG. I don't believe it. Oh, Jeff, it's unbelievable. Ray, finish it. Shoot. Oh, they're probably going to equalise. They might still win it. They're probably going to equalise their PSG. Right, I'm going to have a go at them at half time. I'm going to switch the left backs. I'm going to switch the strikers as well. Let's switch to 2 forwards as well. Yeah, they equalised. PSG equalised. Please don't get a winner. Please don't get a winner. Right, it's headed away. Barbosa now has it. Travels with the ball. He's got a fresh, different striker that's not going to cost us the game up front now. Barbosa into Zé Emery. Plays it across to Alisson, who I think is onside. Then he's scored. I think this is onside. Don't you dare, linesman. Come on. Come on. Yes, come on. It's 1-1. Brilliant ball from Barbosa. Brilliant finish from Alisson. There's 1-1. Well, it was Emery, wasn't it, with the ball? Look at that delicious ball to the back post. 1-1. We've got a chance. I think PSG have drawn their game. Ali with the corner. It's gone out to Alisson. It doesn't say full time though on it, so I'm always hesitant in case it's like I don't know, it's just not showing the final goal, but when we exit the game, it will show 2-1 to PSG or something like that's happened. Anything's going through my mind now. Alisson, and then he gets to it. They're going to roll this out, I think. Or is he going to go long? What's he going to do? If he rolls this, he's in a bit of trouble. He's gone long. Are we going to win this? We don't, but we get to the second ball. We should do. Play back to the goalkeeper. Don't turn on this. That's fine. Babo's now got it. Good. Time and space to Rikichi. Okay. Into Makanu. Nice steady build-up. That's nice. Makanu got plenty of options now. Ray's actually in a bit of space. You can try and find him. Gonna go himself. Okay, fine. So he's in. Novakovic! And he scored and it's 2 and he's definitely onside. Don't give me this nonsense. He was onside, referee. Don't you dare. Novakovic isn't missing those chances. Rikichi might have been offside, but Novakovic won't be. That is 2-1. Oh, it's offside. I like they play short from the goal kick. They're going to try and play out against us. We're going to shift across. Get up, Makanu. He's lost it. He's lost the battle. They're in behind. It's going to be a chance for Marseille. They're through on goal. They're going to score. Georgie, what a save. Right, we're playing absolute shite in certain areas here. Right, Barbos has to come off. Okay, so let's take off. Let's switch to right backs. Let's switch Ray out to the left. Let's take Barbos off, which sounds like a ridiculous decision, but he's playing really badly. And I'm also going to throw on, I think, Seguin for Zé Emery. A bit of freshness in the middle of midfield. They're sort of overrunning us in certain areas. I don't really understand why it's happening so badly. Here we go then. Rikichi into Seguin. Just come on, Ali. Seguin. Seguin into Ray. We're on the left-hand side now instead of Barbosa. Plays into Kepju. Just coming off the bench. I did say I don't want to use him again, but needs must. I'm not going to take the draw, but I'm going to put the sign wasting up on the attacking mentality. We'll take counter off. Just to make sure we don't get overexposed, basically. Last minute highlight. 90 minutes are on the clock. Kepju to Beto into Ali. Sorry, from Babo to Ali. They're going behind. Babo has it again. Where are you going to play it, Babo? Into Ali. Ali in behind to Ray. Ray's onside. What's he going to do with it? Plays across goal to Alisson. Headed away. Headed away twice. Headed away 3 times. Is it going to be a Marseille highlight? We run it back into Alisson. Whip it across the box. He does. Oh my God, that was so close. Okay, 1-1 draw. We'll say unlucky. Right, PSG did draw their game. So we stay 3 points clear and 6 goals clear with 3 more games to go. This is so bloody close. Right, I'll see you in a few more days for the next game. It's so close, isn't it? Wow. Right, here we go then. PSG are going to play on the Friday. They're only just playing the Champions League, actually. It's how they get on. How do PSG get on in their home game? They're going to win, aren't they? They do. They win 3-1, which isn't a great result in terms of goal difference. That's good for us. So, okay, I'll see you in a second for our game. I mean, if we go on to win it here, getting knocked out of both the Champions League and the French Cup when we did was the best thing that could have happened to us. Here we go then. Star Wars Day. It is May the 4th against Amiens away from home. We need to get a result if we can. Conte's actually back fit to play. Just about. Do I start Conte? Right, Fabio Luis is back. He's not fully fit, though. So I've got a dilemma. Do I play Conte? What was this injury? A gashed lower leg. Yeah, he's playing. You're playing. You're playing in there. You're playing pivot. He can go as 10. Jobs are good. And right. Team is going to be Georgie in goal. Andrew left back with Babo, Olcan, and Makano across the back. Zé Emery and Conte pivots. Ali is the 10. Ray Barbosa wide back up front. And Fabio Luis is back on the bench. Probably not going to play in this one, but could come off the bench in the next one. We'll put him on there for moral support anyway. We're putting him on the bench for moral support for the boys. Assistant manager says, we've got a good run. Let's keep it going, shall we? I mean, that's the idea, isn't it, always? But again, every game is so tense because we concede first, we're in trouble, especially away from home. Andrew de Barbosa. Andrew gets it back into the first team after his long injury. And Conte's going to get to this first place at the Zé Emery. In behind to Barbosa. Doesn't quite get there. They're going to look to spring us on the counter. They play through the middle of us. Are we going to win this here? We're not. They're going to get down to our left-hand side. They're going to get in across. They might do. And play back out to Mendy. Back into the middle. They're going to get a chance, and they're going to score, and it's 1-0. Oh, dear. Babbo. Andrew, it's our first highlight of the half, really. It's been really poor from us. Barbosa in behind to Ali. Takes a couple of touches, plays across the back. She shoots, hits the woodwork, and goes over. They get on the left-hand side. Barbosa's won it back off them. Can he try and get off the ball and get up the pitch? Barbosa, that's it. Good lad. Rikichi into Conti. Turns on it, takes a touch, travels with it, plays into Ray. Ray on the right-hand side because Allison is out. Makanu plays into Conti, who's onside to Ali. Is he onside? Oh, I thought it's going to be close. Yes, we needed that. Let me tell you, we needed that. Well done, Conti. Well done, Ali combining there. I mean, Christ alive. Thank God for their right back. Playing everyone onside. 1-1. Instant highlight straight after the goal. It is an instant highlight. It is an instant highlight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dear. Can we get to it? Can we get pressure on? Can he win it? No. Oh, dear. Can we win it now? I tell you what. I don't like the 4-4-2 against our tactic. It's really annoying. Can you try and win it there? No. They're going to get 2 players in here. They've got Mazzara in the 4-4-2. In behind. Babo's got to deal with that. He does. Zemi doesn't get to it, though. Zemi, that's shite from you. You're lucky they didn't score. I might take him off at half-time. Although Conti needs to come off as well, though. There's one more highlight for half-time, actually. Makanu gets it, plays into Ray, who's onside. Is he going to cut it back to somebody? He does not. It could be a penalty. I think the last 3 times this has happened, it's given no penalty. Are we going to get one? Are we going to get one? I know you want PSG to win, ref, but do you want to give us one for a change? And it's a penalty. Finally, we get one. Bagchi likes to miss these, and it's going to be Bagchi as well. So he likes to miss them in moments where we need him to score. That's the last one he's done from penalties. And he's coming off at half-time as well. Oh, we scored anyway, Paris FC. Come on. There you go. It's 2-1. Thank you. Thank you, centre-back Rikichi, for making up for Bagchi's useless efforts in front of a goal again. I know he scored 36 this season, but our standards are here. Get up to him, Bagchi. There you go. 2-1. We'll say things are going well. Switching the strikers. That'll do. Right, Conti's going to have to come off. I don't like playing the... I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to bring on Seguin. He's going to play as the right side CDM. And Zet Emery can stay on the left. We'll do it that way around. Because whenever I do it the other way around, which seems more logical, they play terrible together. We always get overrun and we nearly always lose or drop points. So we'll go it the other way around. Conti, well done. 50 minutes from you was good. Did a good effort for us in there. Ray, if we can go 3-1 up, though, it shouldn't really make a difference. Conti shoots. Oh, it's deflected and it's in. Barbosa to the far post. That's 3-1. That is 3-1. That is going to be a win. That is 2 more goals and goal difference. We get 1 step closer to the league title. Free kick, Barbosa. That'll do. Waste of time, Barbosa. Good lad. And I'm going to take you off, mate, because you've been obviously tired. I want to keep you fresh until I need to take you out. Helgeson can go back in centre back. And then Ali comes out and let's throw on, I guess, Kepcho. I keep saying is never going to play again. He keeps making appearances, but in he goes for the last half an hour or so here. Come on, lads. We're going behind. It's going to go back to the goalkeeper. They're going to get another chance. I've gone to balance, by the way. Some matches at 70, I'll go to balance. Normally it's a 2-goal lead to sort of start taking time out then. Then at 77, I go to full on defensive. Anzu, he's going to go through. Plays across to Kepcho. Oh, my goodness me. Last minute and a half, 90 seconds. They need to score 2 goals to upset us. I think we're going to do it and move on to the next game with a win, which is really good. If they get one here, it could make it interesting going into the last seconds. I've seen us score 2 goals in 90 seconds, in the last 90 seconds as well. And what's it going to be? Is it another goal for us and goal difference to help us get a bit closer? Barbosa on the left-hand side goes wide, dribbles inside. He's going to play it across goal. Is he going to shoot? He's tried it himself and doesn't quite get there. And that is going to do it. It's going to be 3-1 to Paris FC, win the game, and that takes us 1 step closer to the French league title. We'll say good work out the lads. We'll say good work out the lads to the boys. That was good. That was a good win for us. 2 weeks now to the next game. Okay. Shall I do a friendly in between? I think I might do. I don't like them training that long without a match. Don't need match rust, do we? Let's play the B team. Oh, I can't. Under ratings, can't play them either, can I? Okay. No match it is. Okay. I will see you in 2 weeks' time for the game. Okay, I'll see you in 2 weeks' time for the game against Toulouse. It is getting dangerously close to us winning the league title with Paris FC. It's taken so long for us to get here. I really hope we do it. It's been a dramatic last end to the season. Can we do it? Can we finish it off? We're going to find out together, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to find out together in 2 weeks' time. See you then. Okay, here it is then. The penultimate game of the season, our last home game of the season. The state of play and the situation is this. If we win and PSG don't win, if they draw or they lose at home to FC Lorient, we win the league. If we draw and PSG lose, we win the league. If we win and PSG both win, it goes to the last game of the season, but with a 3-point... I mean, it is 6 goals. They could smash the last team, I suppose. It's still potentially doable. Stranger things have happened before in Football Manager history, so we'll see. But the fact of the matter is, if they drop points and we do our job, we won the league. So we could win it at home today. We both play exactly the same time, so we're going to see their result along with us. So your final home team of the season is as follows. Going to start off with, we're going to have Georgie in goal. Ventura, Babbo, Orkan, and Meccano across the back. Our first choice left back is out for the next 2 weeks, which actually helps me in the team selection, I guess, a little bit. Emery and Conti pivots. Ali's a 10. Allison right. Barbosa left back. Chi up front with Fabio Luis back now fully fit. He's not match sharp at all, but he's fully fit to play. I thought about starting him maybe, but I think we're going to use him as a if we need him scenario. And try and get him some minutes here. Then if I need to start him in the next game, I can. But hopefully we don't need to use him because the game's already won. That's the idea anyway, isn't it? Is anybody else nervous for this? Because this is a big moment. If we were to not win it from this position, I don't want to think about it. Let's just get into the game. Assistant manager says, pick up where you left off. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that you can see both the league table, always instant highlight, to make sure you can see the league table and the latest scores. Maybe I could switch their formation for latest scores. I'll tell you what, let me do this. Let me go. Okay, I flipped there, so now you can see the league table and the latest scores when it goes to that page there. As we're going to start with the instant highlight. Meccano travels with it, plays it across to Emery. Takes touch, plays to Ventura. Great opening in his body to play it across him there. Ventura back to Emery, into Barbosa, into Ali. Oh, and it's 1-0 off the bat. Is it going to be given offside? I don't think it is, I think he's fine. I tell you, if he scores, that is a great decision to not have started Fabio Luis. Oh, it's offside. Can we do it? It's all come down to this. It's all come down to this. Bagchi's going to rip in a free kick from miles out. It's headed away. Rikichi sort of gets up to it, goes back now to their defenders. They're going to play it across the back. They go long. We're going to get this easily. They're going to play into Conti, into Rikichi. Plays into Emery. Has plenty of time and space. Travels with it into Ali. Ali, the ball into Barbosa. He's onside. Goes through and he scores, and it's got to be one this time. That has got to be 1-0. Referee. VAR, will you give it a rest for once in your life? Just get our lives. It's got to be. And it's 1-0 to Paris FC. What a huge moment. This could be in the title race. This could be the goal that wins us the French League title. What a ball. Goes through into Barbosa. Left foot finish. Of course it is, because he can do that. 1-0. Instant highlight straight afterwards. If we score 2 and go 2-0 up, it's game over. I'm telling you. It's game over. Oh, no. Not if they score, though. It's not. Oh. 1-1. Meccano into Ali, into Allison, into Barbosa, who's onside, goes through. He's not going to shoot from there, is he? He knows he's going to cut it back to somebody else. Shot from distance is deflected. Hits the bar, comes back out. It's calamitous. Oh, my goodness me. Corner for the opposition. Please, not. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. You can imagine the nerves in the stadium now, can't you? You can just feel the tension right now being 2-1 down. It's like a Manchester City QPR scenario, really, for us. And it's not the last day quite, but I think a win would make it feel like we've won the league, wouldn't it? Ventura on the left-hand side. Please don't shoot. He doesn't. Plays across the bag sheet. Is he onside is the question. Offside. PSG are winning 1-0. Highlight for the opposition again. They go in behind. We're going to get the ball with Meccano. Plays across to Baba. A slightly risky pass. I'm going to try and build our attack from here. Okay. Goes into the left-back Ventura. Plays into Emery, into Ali. Ali takes touch. Plays to Barbosa. Into Ali. Goes through. Looks to release it, please. Don't shoot good. I mean, at least he tried to release it. Emery plays in behind to Alisson. I think he's onside. Now, is Bagchi onside? I think he is. That is 2-2. Come on, Paris FC. That's the equaliser we needed. Come on, boys. We needed this. I mean, I'm really tempted to bring on Fabio Luis at half-time and replace Conti and put Ali back. I think that's what I'm going to do at half-time. And that's 2-2. Right, we're going to say time to dig in. I'm going to replace those. I switch those two. Replace Conti with Fabio Luis. And he comes back from his long injury. Can he do it for us? Corner. Ali whips it in. Headed towards goal. It's flicked away. Allison takes a touch. Shoots from distance. And he's just hit it over and wide. I don't have to chase the game, really, because I don't want to lose 3-2. Goes into the box. Headed away. Salmani and Fabio Luis, the new... Well, not new player, the player back from injury. Salmani shoots from distance, hits the bar, and it's tapped in by Barbosa. Is he onside? Is he onside is the question. How many offside goals are we going to get in this, one match, 2 recent games? Is it onside? It's 3-2. Come on! There's your Aguero moment there. Sure, it's not quite last minute, is it? But Barbosa scores. It is 3-2 to Paris FC. We desperately needed this to go. All of the control we've had in our games is just gone the last few matches. It's just become chaos. Every match is pure chaos, and it's 3-2. It's a highlight for the opposition. They're going to play it into the box from the set piece. It's headed away. They're going to get a second go at it. We're going to take too long to get out and press. The boy shoots. It's nowhere near it, though. Okay, I brought on Novakovic and Ray as the last two subs to try and help us see out the game. Gone to the most defensive tactic we can go to in our system and style of football. Barbosa with the corner. Headed towards goal, and it's in. Babo scores the goal, and that has got to be it for Paris FC. We win the game 4-2. We've won the game, maybe not 4-2. We've won the game, though, we think now. And it's just a question of, is some absolute random event going to happen on the last day of the season to take it away from us? That is what it comes down to at this point. I think we're going to do it, viewers. I think we're going to at least do it in this game. And it is down to, does something stupid happen on the last day? Do we get like an early red card, lose 3-0, and it just swings completely? Which, I mean, I'd like to say no, but I mean, you saw this game. We went 1-1 instantly after scoring, and then 2-1 down. We've come back and won really well. Got players more match fit. And Fabio Luis, I might start in the next game because he can do that, and that's 5-2. There we go, 5-2 win for Paris FC. Well done, lads. Good win. Nothing is confirmed yet, but that was a huge win. Well done to the boys for going behind in that game and still going ahead to win. To go 1-0 up, 2-1 down, come back and win the way we did was just so good. Wow, phew. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention to you, something else really good happened. Not to us, but it happened. PSG lost 5-1 in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. So they are out of the Champions League. They are not winning it this season. They've had a really bad year. They've lost a French FA Cup semi-final. They're having the year we thought we might have, which is no French Cup, no Champions League, and then second place. That's going to be them. They can enjoy that for this season. Is their manager under pressure yet? Well, he will be soon. Wow. It's Bordeaux away. I'm really pleased we won that game. So I didn't want to go into the Bordeaux game needing to win. It's just because it's away. Anything can happen. But I'll see you in 7 days for that. Babo suspended. Apart from Babo being suspended and Anzu also being injured, but everybody else is fully fit. So we'll see what the team looks like going into the last game of the season. Viewers, people that followed this series from day one, we could be doing it. We could be doing it. See you in 7 days. Here we go. Last game of the season for Paris FC to win their first ever French League title in their entire history, to take it from PSG, to stick it to PSG, and to get it with over 90 points potentially here would be incredible in a 34-game season. Like, it's just incredible. You look at our points total so far, we've had like a 73, 76, that sort of bracket. To then just go bang 89 is just incredible. It's there. It's not over. If we were to lose and PSG were to win by a few goals, that could mess it up. But there is this one last thing that goes in our favour, because it goes goal difference is the first league sorter. So if we were to finish on the same points, it goes goal difference. But if we are level on goal difference, it doesn't go to goals scored. It then goes to results between teams. And guess what? We did the double over them. So they need to beat our goal difference by 1 to win the league title. It's set up in a way where it has to be our year. This has to be our year. We have to do it. An early red card would destroy us. Apart from that, we should be okay. Your final team in the 2030-2031 league season with Paris FC, your Moneyball team, is as follows. Georgie in goal, Ventura, Helgeson, Rikichi, Meccano across the back, Zetemri and Ali pivots, Fabio Luis back in as the 10, Alisson right, Barbosa left, and Aykut Bagchi up front. Paris FC, it's been a journey. It's been amazing. It's been wonderful. Can you finish it off and do us a favour and win the big one? I'm going to take the team talk. We'll say it. Do it for the fans. They've been fantastic all season. Here we go. Wow. Big moment. Big moment. Set piece straight away for the opposition. Headed towards goal and it's over the bar. Yeah, obviously missing our left-footed centre-back. So that's going to be a huge issue early on in playing out from the back. Not a huge issue, but it's going to change our playing out shapes a little bit, because Helgeson's going to come back onto his right foot a little more. And we've started really poorly. Early highlight for them. We've given the ball away in a dangerous area. And they're going to get a highlight from this. Are they going to score? The answer's going to be... I think no. I think we should be okay now. Fabio Luis in behind to Bagchi. Is he going to get to this? He is. He's going to shoot from distance. No, Barbosa shoots from distance. Oh, he's at the woodwork again. Unbelievable. Far post, and that's the end of the highlight. Obviously, watching PSG's match, because for this to matter at all, for our result to matter in the title race, PSG have to win. And they're away to Nice, which is going to be a tough game. I thought they might be okay winning it if they had like a wonder run, but they've been on a pretty bad run. They lost 5-1 to Borussia Dortmund not too early ago. And that's 1-0 to Bordeaux. Rikichi own goal. Oh dear. Nice, just don't get battered. Please, for the love of God. I know I made a joke about you earlier on. Please don't concede like 10. Right, 30 minutes have gone. We've not had a single highlight really for us, not a proper one. And PSG are still drawing 0-0 as far as we're aware. But it can happen that you're sort of like a few minutes behind, and all of a sudden there's 2-3 goals in a game that you thought was 0-0. So hopefully this is going to be our highlight. We can equalise, and oh dear, is it going to be 2? Oh my goodness, that was close. PSG is still drawing 0-0 away to Nice. We are still losing 1-0 here. If they go a goal up, it's going to make the pressure a little bit higher, isn't it? Because we could want to lose 2 or 3-0, which then makes it a 4-0 win. Is it 8? I think it's 8 goals or 7 goals. Actually, I can't remember now how many it is. I'm not really looking at it too much. I just want to see first if it matters. Then we'll work out the... I wasn't even looking. What's happened here? Oh, we'll celebrate. Get it, boys. What's up? I don't know what happened. I need to see this again. I thought the highlight was over, so I was sort of looking away from the screen temporarily. I actually missed what happened here. I tell you what, can we have a round of applause for the goalkeeper? Oh, I tell you what. Can we have a round of applause for the goalkeeper, please? He's obviously not a PSG fan at all. He said, though, do you know what, lads? Paris FC, you have this, lads. Have the league title. You can't get any better sportsmanship than that from the goalkeeper. Thank you very much. Round of applause for the goalkeeper, viewers. I don't know who is it. Who is the goalkeeper? I'm signing him. There is no Moneyball. He's let that one go in as well. Oh, he's tried his best, bless him. I want this goalkeeper. He's my new number 2. I mean, there's not trying your best in matches, and there's just outright, no, lads, you can have it for us. Do it for France. And just let us have it. Okay. Right, let's make a couple of changes here. The goal difference is 83-78. PSG still 1-0 up in their game. Right, so highlight here. We could go a goal down if we lose the ball here, but we have the ball early on with Ali. Plays it across to Ray, around the right-hand side, who's been our little wonder kid that we signed all those years ago. He's actually going to be a French citizen after the next season, by the way, so he won't be non-EU anymore, and he's a couple of homegrown, which is good. Fabio Luis is going to come off. I'm going to bring on Conte, I think, for the last sub. Yeah. That could be the last one. Here we go. That is going to be it. Surely, referee. Come on, let's blow the whistle. Let's get the party going. Let's get the party going. Here we go. Paris FC are going to win the league. Viewers, we're going to do it. All I can say is I need to equalise. There you go. That is definitely it. That's game over. Game, set, and match. Paris FC beat Paris Saint-Germain to the league title. Moneyball does beat Moneybags in the end. Wow. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. For the team to come as far as they have in the Moneyball method, our net spend, we've spent minus 100 million. We've made more money than we've spent, and we've gone from a second tier side to the top of French football, and we've overtaken PSG. I think we're better than PSG now. We've beaten them like 7 times out of 8. We finished above them in the league. We beat them in 2 cup finals recently. Like, we are ready to dominate them. Paris Saint-Germain are gone. Paris FC are the new champions of France. Congratulations, Paris FC. And the Moneyball method is reigning supreme yet again, not only in sport, but in Football Manager now as well. Absolutely brilliant. Round of applause to Paris FC. I'm so happy with that. Oh, it feels so good to watch this. To watch the boys. Look at Ray's loving it. The boys have been there for a few years. People like Ray, who's been there for like, what, 4 years now? It's just beautiful to see the boys lift the trophy and for us to end the season as champions. Congratulations, boys. Unreal. 90 points as well in the season. And also, I've just forgotten, did we finish the season undefeated? Oh, we did! I completely forgot. Paris FC end the season undefeated. 34-0. 34 games, no defeats, undefeated Paris FC. 90 points. That is something that's incredible. For us to win the league is incredible. To win it and be undefeated in our first title win is sensational. 100 goals scored, less than 20 goals conceded, undefeated. Paris FC, you have flipped the table in the casino. You have overturned the tables on PSG. You are the French champions. Congratulations, boys. I am so proud of Paris FC and all of our club here. We've done amazing. We have done amazing. And I say we because, yeah, I'm playing the game. The boys have done the business, whatever. But all of you been with me in the comment section following the save along. This has been just incredible. I am so happy that we're able to keep persevering, keep going. And we've got there in the end. We've beaten PSG to the league title. We're dominating them, I think, really. We're a better side, I think. Is their manager job up for grabs yet? Oh, no. They're not going to sack him yet, apparently, but they will do soon when they realise they are the second biggest team in Paris, maybe the third best team in Paris after Paris FC 2. It's incredible. What a season. What a season. What a title race we carried on through to the end. For us to finish the season undefeated is just magical. Absolutely magical. I can't believe that. That's beautiful. Just savour the moment, viewers. Savour that moment. Paris FC, champions of France. That is just incredible. Paris FC win Liga und Uber Eats. Yeah. I mean, that's going to have to change pretty soon. Get this bloody PSG nonsense out the way. Paris FC confirmed best ever league finish. I tell you what, is Alisson going to be happy now? Because it's ridiculous, right? After we got knocked out of the cup, he said that, oh, we haven't won any trophies, so I'm unhappy. We're in a title race, for fuck's sake. What are you playing at, Alisson? But we did win it in the end. Unbelievable. Am I a legend yet? No, I'm not. I'm favoured personnel. I mean, let's just move on. Board delight with progress. So leads Paris FC to victory. To glory, sorry. Yeah. Wow. Board's happy. There it is. Look at that. PSG. Paris FC. Champions 2030, 2031. There you go. Oh, it's so beautiful to see. Paris FC complete invincible season. Invincible. Nobody in France could beat us in the league. PSG couldn't beat us in the league. Absolutely magical. Yeah, and just to confirm what I said earlier, I mean, look at that. In fact, I think it's our total money spent at the club to win the league title in the Moneyball system. Our total spend on players is minus £110 million. We've sold £110 million more than we've spent, and we've overturned the odds on PSG using stats only. We only use stats. The only thing we even factored in at all is the level of football that they're played at. But we've used stats only. We've used stats only to do all of this, and it's worked. It's got us there in the end, and it worked. I think in most of the leagues it would have been easier, but when you've got PSG, who a very high reputation team with the richest finances in the game, in a league where they can just dominate every year anyway, that's really tough to flip and overcome. So, doing a Moneyball save is always difficult. But this one in particular is quite a difficult one to do as Paris FC against PSG, your local rivals, who have got all the money. They beat everybody in the league. They're way above and beyond the reputation of everybody else. And the funniest part to this is we've used PSG ex-academy youngsters to do it. Mustafa Ali, ex-PSG academy youngster. Wow. What a signing, what a player. I don't even know what to look at next. I don't even know what to do. We're going to do an end of season review now because it makes sense to do it in this episode. But this season, if we go to sign players, whose stats do we look at? Our own? Do we look at our own stats? Because that's what we need. That's the benchmark, is us, not them. Yeah, incredible. Just incredible. I'm so proud of this team. And like I said before, in terms of where does this save end, there's two answers to this. One, the official YouTube series is going to end, I think, when we're in the Champions League. I think that's still what I want to do. I still want to give it a go and try win the Champions League. But I don't want the save to finish until we've won more Champions Leagues than them. So what I might do is at that point, I will end the save there. And then I'll take it over to Twitch. And I will stream maybe the last parts of it in the later part of the later part of the summer, maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do because I want to conclude the save. Because I'm only going to do this save once with Paris FC, at least in the near future. And I want to complete it. And to complete it, we have to be the biggest and best team in Paris. We have to have more. We have to have more Champions Leagues than them. French league titles is a bit difficult because, well, it's not difficult. I could do it, but it's just a lot of seasons to get through, basically. They've only won these ones, haven't they? So let's have a look. What have they got? 1, 2, 3. So we need to win 17 league titles in a row, basically. Well, 16 now because we've won one. Hey, we've got the first one. Just magical stuff. What a season. Thank you so much to all of you being here for being a part of this. I appreciate you all. Like I said, the reaction to the series, the comments on YouTube, on Twitter, people subscribing, all of that stuff. You're the people, you're the reason that this series has continued and sustained itself all the way through to this point. So a massive thank you to all of you for doing it. I would try and not give away the outcome of this season in the title. I think it's quite easy. I can just put title race because if you watch the episode before, you know it's going to be a 6-game title race and nobody knows which way it's going to go. So, yeah. But, okay. Right, next thing to do. Let's go through to the end of season review so we can conclude all of this and go through some of the players' appearances and stats and stuff like that because I don't want to do this now, then do the end of season review. Let's do that first and come back. So, I'll see you in a little while for that. Barbosa expresses his admiration for manager Jack Serres for guiding Paris FC through an unbeaten season. Thank you, Barbosa. Do you want to stay now? No? Okay. Yeah, so this isn't quite the fairy tale platform to go off on because there's still 2 or 3 players that want to go to other clubs. So And the league title win hasn't obviously changed that, including Barbosa. He's still got 2 years left on his contract, though, so we'll see. We've gained 1.6 million followers now after that. Fair weather fans have gone up. Nice. Here we go, then. End of season review. Love that. Look at the league title there. Front and centre, where it belongs in Paris FC's trophy cabinet. The new arrivals. Yeah, so this season was a interesting one. I thought Ansu was an excellent decision to bring in at left back. In fact, let me move myself out the way for this. Yeah, Ansu I thought was excellent. Mustafa Ali was essential. Alisson was an underrated signing, actually. I didn't think he'd be a starter, to be honest. Didn't think he'd be effective enough on the right wing, but he was. Breedle didn't really play much, and thank God for that, let's be honest. Salmani was a really good right back when he was called upon. Seguin didn't have to do too much. Finally 5 starts, but I think he's a really good piece for the long-term competitiveness of the team. If I hadn't have signed him, in the end it didn't matter, luckily, because Zaire Emery didn't get injured at all. But if Zaire Emery would have missed any games, I think we would have been in deep trouble, because our only move was to put Rikichi at CDM and then Helgeson at centre-back. And there was periods where Helgeson was injured and there were other issues. So he was an essential signing for the short term and for the medium term for us to progress as a club. And Petrovic came in, didn't really play much, but he's probably another player we're going to make a lot of money on. He's valued quite a lot. Results, champions of the league, champions of the French league, and undefeated. Undefeated Paris FC. We couldn't be beaten. We were undefeated. We're the best in the world. We're going to the Champions League next year, hopefully. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Well done, boys. Moments to remember. Give me a PSG win here, for fuck's sake, in this. 4-0 apparently against Monaco. Not sure about that. Biggest win was 7-0. Goal of the season was against Reims, apparently. There you go. Finances, sponsorship's gone down. Broadcast revenue went down because we didn't get to the semi-final, I guess. Same for the competition prize money as well. But hospitality up. Matchday commercial retail is up. Fabio Luis. Kepch, I'm not quite sure why he's on that list, but okay. How you lined up? That was the first team in a different order, like left and right, so mix up there and there. But that is the first team that we had all season. That team was phenomenal. They were so good in the league. So good. I'm so proud of them. And so pleased they're able to get it done, because they were a machine. They were an absolute machine. They played the tactic like a machine. Like, there was a set plan. They got out there. They did it. If they scored first, then they hardly ever lost the game. Well, they didn't lose the game because we didn't lose all season. And there were a couple of moments where we did have to chase the game and did come back in certain games, but fantastic stuff. The accolades. Fans player of the season with Fabio Luis. Young player of the season with Fabio Luis. I agree with these. Their signing of the season was Mustafa Ali. Top goal scorers Bagchi with 37 goals. I mean, we sold Piscicelli. We sold Piscicelli for 70 odd million in the end. Replacing with Bagchi cost me 10. And I said at the time, from the aggregate, his stats and Piscicelli's stats aren't that different. But Piscicelli's money bought me Mustafa Ali. And other players. I couldn't have gotten Mustafa Ali without selling Piscicelli. Because not only did I get the money for him last season, but then I was able to get the 30 million I got this summer from the Piscicelli transfer. So if I hadn't have got the Piscicelli money, I don't sign Mustafa Ali. If we don't have Mustafa Ali, we don't win the league title, I don't think. So the aggregate was more important. Yeah, we took a slight dip on Piscicelli for one season by having Bagchi, but towards the end of the season, he was good. And in this season, he scored 37 goals. So the Moneyball system completely worked for us to take that big move. Selling Piscicelli was a huge risk. When we look at Piscicelli's attributes, we're going to see he's probably the best striker in the game. But it was better for the aggregate. The overall team was better off from a stats point of view by selling him and buying a replacement and another player. And that's translated into better stats in our output, better stats in our output in terms of tackle-win ratio, open play key passes per 90, conversion ratio. The team having better stats resulted in more points resulted in the league title. So that was our Moneyball system working perfectly. And it all goes back to me selling Piscicelli at the time. We took a hit for a season, a little bit, but we recovered it. We finished second and won a cup anyway. And this season is the fruits of the labour from that decision. Everything else looks pretty good there. Nice. History in the making. Thank you very much. Best in the world. Dynamic manager time. Let's have a look at this. I want to see what it says here. 400 matches managed. Developing talent. Invincibles. Ligue 1 Uber Eats triumph. Love that. French champions. Well done, boys. Money's looking pretty good in the balance. Our bank balance is good. Transfer budget is pretty low. But there's a chance I have to sell some players anyway. Everybody's going to be wanted now. Look at us. There's an underdog team that's won the league. Look at this. Is every single player wanted? Almost. Okay, so 3/4 of the squad have got a wanted sign next to them. That's not good. Maybe half. Maybe half the squad does. Christ, that's a lot. Okay, that is going to conclude the episode. That's going to do it. We're going to end on the title race, conclusion, end of season review. And, wow. I don't know what to say. Amazing. I think we'll save like a further stats review for the next episode because we'll go into the stats. We'll look at who we're going to buy. So I'll save that, I think, for the next episode when we get into it. Yeah, incredible. That was the first major step, really. That was the first target of the save. Like, if nothing else, if I had to go back into coaching, if something else in my real life took me away from doing content, the bare minimum objective for this save was to win the French League and beat PSG to league title, and we did that. We've still got the Champions League to go. I want to win the Champions League with this team and see how we do from that point forwards. But I feel like the first major hurdle has been overcome there with the league title. So, and it's an undefeated season, and we're undefeated. So on that note, thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate all of you watching the series. I really, really do. Thank you very much. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you all next time. Champions!